Ведьмак 3 и 31 эпизод. Фу. Точно.
Giddy up. Show me what you got.
Легчайшая.
I asked her, how do I get my love to Mrs. What's the rush?
Yeah?
Let me see what.
Как же быстро ты склеился. Блин, мне, конечно, денег совсем грустно.
So long.
Кстати, я не починил оружие.
Yeah?
Немножко денег еще продать можно.
So long.
Don't you look at me.
Oh, we're nevid einen Ragmeider in Byways in Sardelad. Nein.
Ihm es wohle, so war es Geschlecht. Es Jahre
Maybe I should send you down to the creek and catch something.
Not looking good, I tell you.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
Build your boats in Pinewood?
Of course not. Wench dragged me some pint so I'd make her a cradle.
Boat business not booming?
Ваша
Not well at
популярность
all.
растет.
Ain't no fish.
Спасибо за подписку, добро пожаловать.
Heard you're a good boatwright and an even better card player.
Wanna play?
Always ready for a round.
Попробуем. Лукарей что-то нападало. Осадные пацаны без осадного оружия, конечно, выглядят сомнительно, но... Да, наверное, одного заменю. О, ну хотя бы сервис одно орудие появилось. Из отбоя вашего соперника? Нифига себе. Лол, это была ошибка. Потратил такую карту на херню, по сути. Блин. Повезло, что я из разных. Даже не знаю, как сыграть. Давай, Сейбар. Не хочу этими, блин, ходить. Потому что у них способность пропадет. Но этими тоже не очень хочется, ведь их нужно вдвоем выкладывать. Плюс я мороз могу потенциально положить. Ну и пасовать сейчас явно рановато. Мороз, кстати, можно положить и правда. Ладно, хер с тобой. Ясное небо, ясно. Ну, мне ничего не остается. Кстати, я зато хоть и нельзя уменьшить, но нельзя увеличить, да? Какая неприятность. шпион. Повезло. Надеюсь. Мне боевые карты выпадут. Отлично, боевые выпали. Довольно сильные, к тому же. Оу, черт. Не чучело было. Ну и шпион, да, у нее теперь остался. Все будет зависеть от того, какие две карты ему выпадут. Ну, нужно рисковать. Так, главное, чтобы больше лучников не было. Все, я победил. Напряженненько.
Rules say the card's mine.
Aye, 'tis indeed. Cards, believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him because he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself. Where'd you come from?
Фуh. Так, теперь вроде бы все. Хотя да, еще вот сюда хотел глянуть, что это такое.
Freak. Down sits in the old oak tree.
Ой, блин.
True. Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
That's it, Roach.
Maybe we should send him out to the creek. Might catch something.
Giddy up.
Spares us at least.
Would you take me? Come still.
Let's go. The old god demanded single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
Подозрительно.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. Old God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and
Вдвойне
locusts
подозрительно.
or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all
Да,
of
да,
yours.
да, да.
Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Anything new?
So long. Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
Я
I dare
пример.
disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings, or they
Я
shall
примерно
face
представляю, как эта штука работает.
driving
Я
hail,
видел парочки
earthquakes,
историй подобные
avalanches.
штуковины.
I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him.
Да, да, да.
Voice came from underground. Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Даже так все просто совсем. Ну и там, да, сидит челику приспособление наверняка.
What? Who dares disturb my divine
Окей, ладно, тут
being?
реально какая-то срань сидит.
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure.
Я думал, просто челик какой-нибудь крестьянин.
Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter.
А, понятно.
Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, hmm? Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Ай.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Ploughing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Прибить, возможно, стоило его, конечно.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Ну, уже не актуально, я просто думаю. Ну что, пойдете сюда?
Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Такс. Сладости, говорите. Лямбда дельта, что ли, там? Ну, если там лямбда, конечно, толку от меня будет мало. Сильный рейдер, кардинал. Стронг стример, топ-1. Ру, по-моему, да. Пока что только Ру.
Slow now. Giddy up.
I'm hungry.
Это с чего? Бра. Просто рандомно, верно? Странно, ничего не защищало. Правда, сладости. Эй, зачем? Господи, сколько еды. пропала.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1,
Хорошая
2, 3,
песенка.
the one to fetch the kindlings, thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you, go away.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone, we's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. The witches of the bog. We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. He could still come back.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're
А
not
я тебе
lassie.
кто?
Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "Hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
Да, сюжет.
What's this
Основная
talk?
ж.
What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here.
Фига она
Just
орёт.
kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
Разуй глаза.
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the more in some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed.
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, "Wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you."
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone.
Странная бабка. Ну, вроде неплохая. Да, я ищу. Нет дня без сюжета, как говорится.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You here? Says he's afeard of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Аргумент.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once.
Oh,
But
whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa,
he
whoa.
plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out. And he eats snails. Yuck.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Нет проблем.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
20.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Ведьмак versus дети.
There you are.
How'd you find me?
Сори. Это всего лишь моя специализация искать таких, как ты. А я не могу забраться, да?
See you. Come out.
Aww.
I can see you.
Found me.
Просто уничтожаю. И как обычно последнего, наверное, буду искать вечность. Так, если я был уже или нет? А нет, не был. В окно, да. Охота.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we?
Да, так и есть.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me, said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be by, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
What are you on about? Who said arse? Eh? Ugly word, ugly. Don't cry, Yagner.
Yagner's a stupid pig.
Name calling's not allowed.
She says when I fall asleep, rats will come and eat my eyes.
Shouldn't say that. Apologise.
Arse.
I'll stand here till you apologise to her and to me. I've got time.
Sorry. Ain't no rat's gonna eat your eyes. And I know we're not allowed to say dirty.
Good child. Apologies mean treats to please a belly needing to be put at ease.
Да. Интересно, правда, откуда... Ну, типа, как они выживают в плане еды на подножном корму.
Leave prints. small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Сколько утоптано тут все так.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Ну да, говорили о пещере.
Johnny?
Да, это не человек.
Don't be afraid. You're a bucka? A luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything, from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me.
Он не может говорить?
Why not? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow?
Проклятие или какое-то физическое явление?
Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Забавный.
Winds howling.
Интересно.
Damn it.
Популярность растет.
Stay close to me.
В оригинальной. Другого не знаю.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Легчайшая. Если не уворачивайся, далеко не вернешься.
Maybe he meant this bottle. Here.
Whiskey!
Видимо,
Slither!
проклятие.
Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee!
Голос.
Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it!
Похитили
Peter
голос.
Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickle peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
Да.
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sicked their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Немного.
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels.
Давай по
Favourite
телу.
part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise, downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut, quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived in
Это в меме я видел.
Hardly recommend it.
Про Питер.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something. Or the old woman who takes care of them?
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Watch out!
Застрял.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazed at fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did. Though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Спасибо. На удивление, активная музыка
Johnny's a
заиграла.
good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies, lovely.
Общается
With
через
power over
картину.
all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
Все-таки она тоже не просто бабка, да.
dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
Bruh.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I like him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon this white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful to the more we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
Знак, по сути.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger.
Видимо, они как-то помогают им выжить здесь.
For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger.
О, какой большой. Явно не стилет.
Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Интересно. И правда неожиданный способ. Интересно, у них нету уже больше физических тел, или они просто так могут перемещать свой дух, скажем? Так, надо запись закончить. Опять задержал.